Boom and welcome to Today, brought to you by Boss Shot Shells. Come out and see us at Ducks in Memphis. We'll be at the Ducks Expo at the Renaissance Convention Center August 1st through 3rd. Come by and see us at the Boss booth or check us out at the Big Honker Podcast Stanfield Hunting booth.
All right, my day today is July 29th. My guy that was born today was an American inventor. I'll tell you what he invented, and I'll see if you can tell me his name.
Okay.
He invented the sewing machine.
Singer?
He invented the first feasible modern operating sewing machine. And he also invented the safety pin.
Singer.
He invented the street sweeper machine. He invented the fountain pen. And he invented the...
so it's not Singer, is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you. And he invented the firing cock repeating gun.
Winchester?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Sewing machine. There were Singer sewing machines. I think what other sewing machines are out there.
I don't know that he had a name for his sewing machine.
What else did you say he invented?
The safety pen.
Okay, well, I'm damn sure I ain't got that. Go ahead, next one.
The fountain pen and the repeating firecock repeating gun.
Bic.
Nope.
I'm just trying to think of a name of a company. I don't have a clue then.
His name is Walter Hunt.
Well, yeah. Well, you just didn't tell me. You didn't give me enough stuff.
His name was Walter
Never
Hunt.
heard of him.
First became involved with mechanical innovations in linseed and producing community in New York State that had flax mills. While in New York City to promote his inventions, he got involved in inventing the streetcar gong. I don't know what that is. That was used throughout the U.S. This then led him to use other useful inventions like the safety pin and the sewing machine. He invented the precursor to the repeating rifle and the fountain pen. About 24 of his inventions are used today in basically the same form as he had patented them. In spite of his many useful innovations, he never became wealthy since he sold off most of his patent rights to others at a low price with no further royalties. Others made millions off of his inventions, especially the safety pin. He was born July 29th, 1796 in the town of Martinsburg in New York. Yeah. He was the first child to Sherman Hunt and Rachel Hunt. He had 12 siblings, so kind of common back then. Hunt was muscular, tall, and slender with a ruddy complexion. Don't know what that is. He married Polly Locks in 1814. They had 4 children together. Hunt went to college and earned a master's degree in masonry in 1817. So he was an educated man. Like I said, he had these big inventions. He sold off the rights to the safety pin. He sold the patent for $400, equivalent to $15,000 in today's money. And
So he never got wealthy selling all this shit.
Never got wealthy, even though he invented a lot of cool stuff that we still use today. The guy that died today, you're Italian, so this ought to be easy for you.
Okay, try me.
Guy was assassinated in 1900.
Okay.
King blank the first.
Ferdinand?
Nope.
He's Italian?
He is. He's the
so
Italian
I guess this would have been there before Mussolini. I don't have a clue then.
King Umberto the First. He was assassinated today, shot to death by Genato Bresci, an Italian-born anarchist who resided in America before returning to his homeland to murder the king. Crowned in 1878, King Umberto became increasingly authoritarian. Surprise, surprise. In the late 19th century, he enacted a program of suppression against the radical elements in the Italian society, particularly members of the popular anarchist movements. The assassin, who I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, was born into poverty in Tuscany, immigrated to the United States in the 1890s to seek a better life. He settled in Paterson, New Jersey, and was employed in a weaving mill. The city was a hotbed of Italian-American radicalism at the time. He became the co-founder of the anarchist newspaper La Question Social. sacrificing his free time and scarce extra money to the paper. Bresci, I'll say it that, Bresci was regarded by his political allies as a devoted anarchist. He never forgot the countrymen back in Italy, and as he read about everything going on, he got pissed. Crops were poor in Italy, and much of the peasantry was starving. Seeking a respite from their government, peasants and workers marched to Milan to petition the king for relief. King Umberto ordered the demonstrators to disperse, and when they did not, he ordered the Italian army to force them out of Milan. They fired cannons and numerous rounds into the crowd. Hundreds were killed. When Umberto then decorated the military for its actions, Bresci resolved that he should kill the king. Taking the money from the newspaper without explaining to his compatriots why, Bresci traveled to Italy, and in July 1900, finally getting close to the king, who was making royal visits to Monza. Umberto had already survived 2 attempts on his life. But on July 29th, 1900, he was shot with 3 bullets. Bresci was arrested, found guilty, sentenced to life of hard labor, and then a year later, he was found dead in his cell, allegedly from suicide. Now, my event for today. Not going to go with that. We have a man wins his 4th consecutive Olympic gold medal in a certain event.
His 5th? 4th gold medal?
He is only the 2nd American to win the same event 4 times.
The ugly dude that swims. It's not a swimmer? Carl Lewis. The long jump?
The long jump.
Yep.
The long jump. He wins his 4th consecutive long jump title at the age of 35 years old. So you're a little bit long in the tooth. July 29th, 1996, track and field legend Carl Field wins his 4th consecutive Olympic gold medal. It was the 9th and final Olympic gold medal of his career. He was born in 1961 in Alabama and raised in a middle-class community in New Jersey. As a teenager, Lewis met Olympic champion Jesse Owens, who became his hero. He participated in track and field, but was undersized until high school when he grew long legs that helped sprinter cover ground and underwent a huge growth spurt that forced him to walk on crutches for 3 months while he fine-tuned his gait. Once fully developed, 6 feet 2 inches tall, Lewis set a national high school record in the long jump with 26 feet 8 inches. That ain't shit.
Where'd he go to high school at?
It doesn't say.
He's a Texas kid, I think. I don't know if he went to high school. He went to University of Houston in track.
He did. Lewis won the 100-meter, while at Houston, the 200-meter and the long jump at the 1983 national champion. He was national champion at Houston, and he entered the Olympics in 1984 in Los Angeles as the top-ranked sprinter in the world. There, he met his goal of 4 gold medals, winning the long jump, the 100-meter, the 200-meter, and anchoring the sprint relay. And then in 1996, he does it again in long jump. So, quite the athlete. So, that's all I got for today. So, that's July 29th. We will be in Memphis. We hope to see everybody out there. It's going to be a great show. I was talking to Jimbo on my drive home from Oklahoma City yesterday, and it sounds like they got a lot of cool things in store for everybody. So be sure, if you are close to Memphis, it is going to be worth the drive. So we hope to see you out there. Everybody have a great Tuesday. We love you. Bye. Watch for deer.
Peace. God bless.